Testing 1, 2, 3. Is that too bright? I can't see there and there. Oh my god. If that's too bright, I apologize, but not really because you need to get over it.
Okay.
Hi y'all. So basically, I'm gonna be telling you the story of how I bumped my noggin.
If that's all right with you.
Okay, can I live?
We can't condone anything of the sort.
No, we can't live! Live!
Can I do my own thing?
Don't go and do that, please.
Hey, you do whatever you like.
So, if you, yeah, okay. So, grab a snack because we're having lunch right now. What do I even have on here? This is too much stuff. I also have a pickle because you take the pickle and you eat it at the same time as you take a bite of this. If you could just. Holy mama, this is a big pickle. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So basically, not this last night, but the night before at around 2:30 in the morning, I found out that I am a sleepwalker.
Parkour!
If you don't, Timothy, if you're not gonna sit. Okay. So I went to bed at around midnight, and then I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, almost 3, on the floor. And so basically what I did was I stood up on my bed while I was sleeping on the end and hurled myself off.
No.
Now that's already not fun as it is, but the other thing was that on the end of my bed, I have a wooden chair. So as you can imagine, if I stand up my bed, this is me. I'm horizontal. I stand up on the end, hurl myself, hit the chair, like, and then I fall to the ground. And then I wake up. And now you might be thinking, well, how do you know that you jumped if you were sleeping? Because I jumped in my dream. And somehow, after I woke up, I remembered that I had jumped. I remember getting up on the bed and jumping.
No.
Now, it's not funny. It's not funny, okay? But it is a little funny, okay? So you can laugh. Because it's fine, because basically every time I think about it now, I basically shit my pants because I just giggle so much. So you can laugh.
Why are you laughing?
Okay, this is a serious matter, right? Okay, so anyway, I basically didn't know where I was at first because the lights were off. It's 2:30 in the morning, right? So I'm like, what the shit just happened? And then, so I turn on the light, I get up. Somehow the chair, I didn't just hit it, but I also moved it multiple feet. And then I get back in my bed in a lot of pain.
It's not funny though.
What is this sandwich? There's like half of it left in it. You know what? None of you were worthy anyway. If you don't want to be in the sandwich, don't be in it, okay? So then I sit down. My butt hurts like shit, okay? Even when I was sitting on the bed. And then I'm looking at my blanket and I'm just like, what the jack? Because I always keep the tag of my blanket at my feet. Okay, where it belongs. It was not only upside down, but it was backwards as well. So it was up by my face and it was upside down. What was I doing in my sleep? Now I do remember my dream. I do remember the dream and why I jumped off the bed. And I'm not gonna tell you because that would be really awkward. It wasn't a very fun dream. That was such a good bite. Oh, so I'm sitting on my bed, like spooked, because I'm like, this never happened before. I've never sleepwalked. technically I still haven't sleepwalked because all I did was like, I didn't take a step while I was sleeping. I just hurled myself into the oblivion. So that's a little bit different. So basically I was sitting on my bed and I was really creeped out. I'm like, what was that? That was a little weird. So I'm looking up on the internet. I'm just like, hurling self off of bed in sleep.
Hurling self off of bed.
Now there weren't a lot of results, mind you. But I was looking, I don't know why. Okay, I feel like we all know that at some point. And I'm like looking it up and it says, sleepwalking for the first time as an adult is quite rare. And I'm just like,
Oh my god!
stop it. Stop it. Are you telling me I'm special? This light is too light. Can you let me live?
Live!
You know, I feel like they say you're kind of irritable when you have concussions, and I don't really feel like I'm that way. If you continue for another second to be this bright of a light, I don't really think I am. Like, I'm gonna punch you. I feel like I'm the opposite of that. You know? So basically, I didn't want to go back to bed because I'm like, oh, I don't want to jump off my bed again, you know, in my sleep. So I get up, I go make some soup because I feel like that's the only reasonable thing to do at the time. And I still think that. So I make some soup, you know, at like 3 in the morning now. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, that was so, I think we should all be doing that. I think we all need to have our scheduled soup at 3 a.m. Okay, I'll be there, guys. This is a mess. I don't care. So am I. So I was looking it up and it's like, okay, yeah, if you're having this as an adult, you never had it before, you're probably sleep deprived, very stressed, or just have a genetic component that for some other reason you just haven't sleepwalked before. Now, my grandma apparently used to sleepwalk. Not apparently, I've seen her do it, okay? When I used to live with my grandparents, there was this one night, I got up to take a piss, as one does, right? I went to the shitter in the morning. It was probably around 2, I don't know. And I walk past the stairs and I see someone walk, I'm looking down the stairs and I see someone walk past down the stairs. And I'm just like, I feel like this isn't really a time to be getting food, but you know, if it's soup time, it's soup time, you know. This is my dirty hand, okay, like dirty, like, cause I was touching my phone, all right? I feel like we can put some more of this stuff on. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. What was it talking about? Yes. So I'm like, I just kind of stood there for a few seconds and then she came back and then she started staring at the wall. And I'm staring at her because I'm just like, I didn't know that she sleptwalked. I asked people about it the next day. I had no idea what she was doing. I thought she was awake. She's staring at the wall, just kind of like, and I'm like, hey, Grandma, what are we doing? Like, what's going on? I didn't say anything. That's what I was thinking, right? So then we stand there for probably another 10 minutes. I kid you not. And I'm just like, I don't know if I should go get someone or like, what's the protocol here? But eventually, after literally 10 minutes of just standing there, staring at the wall, then she leaves to go back into the kitchen. I'm just like, do what you want. You can do what you want to do because you want to have some soup. I do what you can have some soup anyway. You know what I mean? But apparently she did that often. Okay, now, no one else that we know of sleepwalks my family, because I've been asking people. Okay, I've been on my dingy-do. Hey, do you know anyone that sleepwalked in the family? Everyone said no, okay? But now we have another.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Okay, we've got 2 in the team. Okay, I'm a sleep jumper.
Let's not get it mixed up.
Okay. We've got multiple players in the team, different assets. Jumping is my forte. Whoa, that went down the wrong throat. Kind of liked it though. My cousin's a doctor. I didn't go to my doctor because my cousin's a doctor. I wouldn't have to pay. So she tells me, yeah, your pupils are two completely different sizes. And I'm like, whoa. She's like, no, that's not good. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're actually theorizing that I hit my head 2 times because when I smacked the chair, then I hit the ground, right? I have bruises all over my body, okay? I got a big one on my knee, left knee, big one on my right foot on the top. Oh my gosh, you guys, I would pay an egregious amount of money to watch film of me doing that. I'd put it on the internet. I would show you guys. Like, oh, I just want to see it so bad. You don't understand. Like, I just want to know what happened. I want to see me getting up on the bed because literally anytime I think about it now, I cannot stop laughing. I think, like, just imagining myself getting up on my bed and hurling myself off of it makes me smile. Anyway, so, you know my eyes yesterday also? They were going like this. Wait, like, imagine this is one of my eyes. Like, I couldn't, like, focus on things. Today it's better, okay? But I was told for 5 days to not... What was I told? For at least 5-6 days to not go on screens for more than like an hour. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being responsible and I'm making a video. This is a screen. I don't know if you can see that. It's for my microphone. I hope this microphone works well because this is the first time I'm using it. I didn't test it at all.
Also,
This is what we think why I launched myself off my bed was sleep deprivation. So apparently, I already said that. Yeah. I said sleep deprivation, stress, genetic component. Okay, but I didn't tell you which one we thought it was. Probably sleep deprivation, which is kind of funny. That's not funny. You shouldn't be sleep deprived. But I mean, like, the fact that the fact that I was trying to sleep to combat the sleep deprivation and my body's like,
no.
no. See, yeah, you need sleep now, but what if you do the opposite of that? What if you do something that's like really weird that makes you afraid to go back to sleep?
Yes.
Let's do that. And so we did. So I went back to sleep around 4 hours later when the sun came up because for some reason that was like a little bit less. I was just like, I don't know. If I did it again, I would be able to see where I was when I jumped off. You know what I mean? Like when I woke up, I'd be like, yeah, this happens sometimes, you know? I'm so sorry for this mess, but I'm really not. I tried. Okay, I tried to keep it in the Sammy. It had other plans. I also moved the chair. The chair is no longer there. Whoa, that was rhyming.
So far from who I was.
So these are some of the things that we were thinking about doing to kind of prevent a little bit of the injury. I have bruises on both of my knees, but the bigger one's on the left. Bruises on both my feet, the bigger one's on the right. I have a big bruise on my butt. Lower back though. It's like low, you know, like in the lower, like right where your spine kind of like has like the, I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
There's a bruise there. I got bruises on both of my elbows. On this elbow and on my left foot, I have a bunch of rug burns. Like it was like bleeding from the rug burns. I don't know. My abdomen, I know I hit it. There's no bruises or anything, but it hurts. I did something to my left ankle. I think it's sprained. I'm not gonna do anything about it. It'll probably just heal on its own. Look, this is my official retraction from the possibility of ever going to the NFL. Now I know this might be shocking news. You might be like,
Wow.
you know, I was really excited to see you play wide receiver, right? Because everyone knows that's what I do. But I feel like, you know, taking these hits and things, I need to take a little bit of a break. You know, maybe, you know, I'm not saying I won't ever go to the NFL, but I'm saying I'm going to take a little bit of time off right now, recoup. Is that a word? Is it regroup? Recoup? I don't give a shiitake mushroom, if that was correct. Yes, I do, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. What are you talking about? I also, when I woke up, I was facing my bed. Like, you think if I would have jumped, ooh, that's drippy. That's so drip. That's a word, right? So like, here's my bed, I jump off, but I was facing this way when I woke up. And so we were like, okay, we need to do something. What are we gonna do in case this happens again? First, we gotta move the chair. So I moved the chair. Second, we're like, what if we put a bunch of pillows on the floor? Pillow party, you know? I feel like that would be fun. But then I'm like, this is gonna sound weird. I don't even own a pillow. I haven't owned a pillow in probably 6 years. So we'd have to buy a bunch of pillows, which, you know, maybe we'll do that. But I feel like that would annoy me if I just had pills on the floor all the time. Third, we're like, what if we put like a railing up? Because I used to fall out of my bed a lot when I was a child. Okay, but I never jumped out, right? That's different. And there was also nothing on the floor, so I didn't fall onto a wooden chair before. So we're like, what if we put up the railings? But the thing is, if I'm gonna jump, I would just jump right over the railing. And then what if it like catches my foot and I do a somersault or something? Oh my gosh, that would be so, if I could get that on video, that'd be so cool. And then I'm like, what if I like tie myself to the bed just like with one arm? But then that would be a hazard. Like, what if there's something that like I have to get up right away? What if I have like the runs? Is someone here? Come with me and you'll be. Is someone here? Anyway. So that's kind of where we are. Last night, I didn't sleep jump at all. I have a little lamp in my room. Had that on the whole night. That did also hinder me from sleeping very well. But I was scared. I'm like, I don't want to wake up in a random place and there's gonna be no light. Okay, so the chair I put on the outside of my door and then I closed it just in case somehow I would sleepwalk, open the door, and then I could run into the chair. You know, I feel like that was smart. So that's where we are. You could make a whole salad out of this, I feel. I do declare. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Let's do it again sometime, you know, hopefully a little less concussed. But that happens a lot. Last time I had a concussion was only like 3.5 months ago. I could tell a story about that next time. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's a date. See you there. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hand. I'll see ya.